Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Arif Zikri bin Suhandi. My matrix number is 053541 and I am from TESOL 4C. So today I am going to present about the reason why I choose certain materials for my lesson plan. So let's go. So the first AVA that I choose in my lesson plan is a box. So I choose a box because it can contain numerous things inside of it without people knowing what are the things inside of it. So it can ease me to carry out an activity during my teaching lesson. Okay, so I will just basically pass around the box which contains interrogative nouns, and the students will randomly pick out four interrogative nouns from the box and create questions and answers based on the interrogative nouns. So that's all. And also the box is accessible because it is not big in size, and they do not have to buy box because the teacher will prepare it for the students. So the second AVA that I choose in my lesson plan is a textbook. So basically the textbook is for the students to refer what they are learning on that day, the lesson they are learning about, so that it can help them to understand better and help them focus more. So is it accessible? Yes, it is accessible because the school have provided textbooks to all the students in the school. So the third AVA that I choose in my lesson plan is exercise book. So basically an exercise book is for the students to jot down or write down stories or exercise or activity that will given by the teachers. So basically in my class I will need the students to write down a story and give the answers in the exercise book based on the question that I will give. So basically I will use the exercise book in my class. And is it accessible? Yes, because all of the students are prepared with exercise book since the first day of school. Okay, so the fourth AVA is whiteboard. Why do I choose whiteboard? Because I will need to write down some things for the students to be seen. For example, about nouns or the vocabs that I will use in the lesson. They will need to know how to spell it correctly, so that they need to see the correct spelling for the vocabs. And also I will need to use the whiteboard because it is big and accessible for all the students to see. So the fifth AVA that I use in my lesson plan is pictures. So I use pictures because it is easier for the students to understand about the lesson they are learning on that day, because basically pictures are a visual representation of the things that they learn on that day. So if I say that tomorrow in my lesson I will talk about occupation, so that I will choose occupation pictures to describe what the occupation is about. So I will be using pictures because it is easier for the students to understand and easier for the teacher to describe about the things they are learning. So the sixth AVA that I use in my lesson plan is a reading text. So basically a reading text is for the students to read in the classroom out loud. So usually the teacher will provide it to the students. So in my class I will provide the reading text for my students. The last AVA that I use in my lesson plan is a worksheet. So basically I use worksheet because it helps me to measure the students' level about the lesson on that day. So by using the worksheet, students need to answer the questions on the worksheet, and I as a teacher can observe whether they understand it or not based on their answers they give. So let's say that they couldn't answer properly. They mostly got wrong answers, so that I can recap the lesson and help them to understand better, so that it will help the students better. And it is, yes, it is very accessible because the teacher will provide the worksheet to the students. So basically that is all from me. Thank you.